Hey, I wanted to share this idea that I thought was really beautiful, which is basically that the universe is preparing you for what you have asked for. And I used to think that my life was so completely off track, that everything I wanted was like in complete opposition to the life that I had chosen. Basically, like, I was in so much pain that I was just thinking, how could a life of beautiful things ever like line up with where I am? Or like, how can I get off of the track that I'm on in order to get onto the track of everything that I've asked for? But what I'm starting to understand is that the soul chose the whole mission knowing that there would be certain traumas and things that happen perhaps early on in life, but that those things, rather than being obstacle to what you asked for, they are actually like mandatory parts of the journey in order to get to what you've asked for. So not only are you off track, or not off track, but you're very much on track, and what you're experiencing is very much necessary for what you have asked for. So it may seem like everything is falling apart, and you may lose a person that you thought was your best friend, or you might lose someone that you thought was your soulmate, or you might get a job, not get a job that you thought was your ideal job, and it just really feels like you're not going in the direction of what you want. But I believe in this idea now that the universe is preparing you for what you have asked for, which means that the things that leave your life, or the things that happen to you, are supposed to go. It means that those are not actually the things that you've asked for, because sometimes our ego wants a lot of things, and our soul came here asking for something different. So the ego might say, I want a partner, and there's nothing wrong with having a partner, but maybe the soul wanted to experience something before getting a partner. So having a partner is not actually in your best interest at this time until you learn some other lesson. So the things that we think may be preventing us from what we want may be the things that are actually bringing us to what we want, if we can let go of the idea that what the ego wants is necessarily what the soul wants. Because I think that's been my biggest conflict, is thinking that when the soul wants, or when the ego wants something and doesn't get it, then, oh, I'm bad at manifesting. But the reality is that the soul has greater authority on what's going to manifest than the ego does. So if the soul wants your life to fall apart for whatever reason, that's what's going to happen. And that's part of the surrender of letting go of the ego wanting to keep it all together, right? Because yeah, I see the ego as like, it wants this, but the soul gonna trump. Like, the soul gets what it wants more than the ego. So the soul knows where it's all going somehow, and when our lives are just in chaos is when we can just say, help me release what's not mine, you know, because anything that leaves is not really yours, and whatever's meant to be yours is coming, or it will stay if it's already in your life at this time. So trust that you've asked for something that you might not even know that you've asked for, and your life right now and your whole path has been preparing you for what you've asked for. So thank you for watching.